Hello, my name is Karthiban and my register number is URK23AI1014. Now I'm going to explain experiment number 6, which is to train an LSTM model for text generation using dataset like Shakespeare's works. First, we need to import the necessary libraries, which is TensorFlow, and we need to configure GPUs, which enables dynamic memory growth and which prevents the TensorFlow from reserving all the GPU memory at once. Next, we are loading the Shakespeare's data works, which downloads the tiny Shakespeare's dataset, which is 1 MB dataset, takes only first 10,000 characters for faster training. Next, we are doing the character mapping, which converts characters into integers. With this lets the model work with number instead of raw text. Next, we prepare the training sequences for the model, in which each input sequence, which is x equal to 100 consecutive characters. For output, we choose y as the variable. Next, we are doing the reshaping and normalizing the data, reshaped for LSTM input format, which is the 3D format, which has samples, time steps, and features. We normalize the values in which the integer becomes a value between 0 to 1. The output is y, which is one hot encoder, turns integer into binary class vectors. Next, we are building a LSTM model with sequential layer as the top stack of layer, in which we ask the layers LSTM, which has two physics neurons, and a dropout layer which prevents overfitting, which follows again an LSTM and a dropout layer, and finally a dense layer with an activation function of softmax, which provides a probability distribution for the model. Next, we are compiling the model using a loss function, which is the cross entropy, and with an optimizer called Adam optimizer. Next, we are training the model using the fit transform method with an 10 epochs with batch size of 128. And next, we are visualizing the results which have come so far. This is the sample data which we use to normalize and predict the next value, next sequence of generated text. Let's see the output. The text length is 10,000. It it returns a text generation like a LSTM model for the Shakespeare's works. The shape of the input features is 9900, and for the output we have 57. These are the layers, which is the 6 layers. The parameters are as follows. We used to train this model using a 10 epochs, which we got a loss of 2.7 and accuracy of 0.2441. This is the model loss during training, which is a training loss. Thank you.